Hello and welcome to the NFL Week 15 Top 10 Most Rigged Plays. Welcome back, disgruntled sports fans. Another week, another top 10. Let's break down some fake phony football plays. We got the Bills sticking it to the Lions. And even when the Lions try to pull the Bills player's hair, it still doesn't work. You're probably wondering what I mean. This is what I mean. Look at that! He's got a hold of homeboy's dread, and he's hanging on with all his body weight, yanking his head back. You might be thinking, that's got to be illegal, right? There's got to be a penalty for that, right? No, believe it or not, that is perfectly acceptable if your hair is hanging out of your helmet. It is considered part of the uniform. Therefore, that is a legal tackle attempt. But believe it or not, it doesn't work. The Lions defender just lets go. But meanwhile, we got this other defender right here. Let's look at the effort he puts in to make a tackle. So he reaches out, puts his hand on the small of the Bills player's back. Interesting technique. And then swipes and slaps his hands together. Wow! That really was some excellent effort. Is that it? Oh, now you're just going to run alongside of him? And then let him score? Yeah, that guy right there would be fired if this was real. But it's not, so he'll probably get a raise. The Kansas City Chiefs were given an easy scripted win in this game. And it comes pretty easy when you got chumps like Jameis Winston doing his best to ignore wide open wide receivers. Like that guy right there who has his man totally beat. That's the guy to throw to, Jameis. Throw it to that guy. But Jameis has other ideas. So he's going to ignore the wide open wide receiver and instead going to throw it to a guy who's totally covered in the end zone. Shocker, it gets picked off in the end zone. For a touchback, one of the most phony things about the NFL product is the pass rushers acting like they're trying to sack the quarterback. You always see pass rushers run right into the offensive lineman, and then they have to pretend that they can't get around them. Oh, we're trying our hardest, but we just can't get around these guys. And then finally, one of them is within reaching distance of the quarterback, and he even reaches out, makes it look like he's trying to grab him. Oh, but he can't. So then finally, here's a guy not being blocked. All you got to do is keep Joe Burrow in front of you. Keep him in front of you, but no. Instead, he lets Joe Burrow escape the pocket, and all he does is stick his arm out, touch him on the shoulder, and let him go. Wow, that was an excellent tackle attempt. And what does Joe Burrow do? Throws an easy cupcake touchdown. So fake. Will Levis. Not very good at disguising his purposely thrown picks. I mean, look. He's staring right over in this direction, right? Who's he throwing to? Okay, that guy who's wide open right there. Good call. That's probably who you should be throwing to. Nice, easy throw to that guy, right? Wrong. Good job, Will Levis. You are a great starting quarterback. And that was a wonderful tackle attempt right there. As bad as that last interception was, this one is even worse. Geno Smith, a starter in the National Football League, who has been a starter for a few years now, makes a fundamental error backing up and throwing off of his back foot as he's getting hit. What a terrible, boneheaded mistake. and it results in a lofted ball, which hangs in the air, and since he's throwing it into double coverage, his receiver has zero chance, and of course it gets picked off, resulting in points taken off of the board, basically. This play right here, man, is some extra phony rigoroni with a side of bologna. People out there like it when I say that, so that's why I say that. Look at all the time Lamar Jackson has to chunk this ball. And look at how wide open this dude is left on the field. Nobody in his vicinity trying to cover him. Easy catch. Now watch number 27. Over pursues, sticks his hand out, swipes at the air and misses. And then number 30, he's gonna do the exact same thing, but worse, and fall down. Both guys make the same exact maneuver. Swipe at the air and miss. And Bateman takes it in for an easy touchdown. And all the Giants dudes are looking like fools. All right, y'all. We are beginning to see a lot more of these sneaky points shaving plays where a player is about to score, but then inexplicably drops the ball before they get to the end zone. So here we have a fumble recovery. Nobody's trying to make a tackle. Quarterback pretends to try to make a tackle. Goes down. Just before he gets to the end zone, lets go of the ball. It goes through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go back and review the play. Yep. Just before he crosses the goal line, inexplicably lets the ball go. This is becoming more common. They are normalizing this. And the fans are accepting it. The fans think, yeah, it's perfectly normal just to let the ball go before you cross the goal line. Players are just forgetting that they need to hold on to it. It's a simple, common mistake. Everyone does it. Okay. Yeah, so remember that last play I just showed you? Well, get ready, because here comes another one. Like I said, they are normalizing the biggest, most boneheaded thing a player could basically ever do in a game. Let go of the ball before you score. See, it looked like he crossed the goal line and then let it go. But guess what? They go back and look at the replay. Guys, we had 2 goal line fumbles where guys have a easy for sure touchdown. They're walking it in, but inexplicably drop the ball a half a yard before they score. In both instances, it goes out of bounds for a touchback. Wow. What are the chances that happens twice in the same week? That's something that should happen maybe once every 10 years, and the player who does it should get laughed out of the league. But now, it's accepted as a common mistake, like dropping the ball. Oh, you dropped the ball on a long pass? That's okay. Oh, you fumbled it a half a yard before you went into the end zone? That's okay. Happens all the time, right? So now points shaving by dropping the ball on the goal line is common. Will Levis played an absolutely atrocious game. He might be on his way to becoming a backup quarterback before you know it. And here's the reason why. They got him scripted to look like an absolute chump. On this play, He throws it right to the Bengals. Watch his receiver conveniently fall down after it gets intercepted. And then you'll see nobody wants to put in any sort of effort to tackle this guy. Look at number 77 trotting along, not trying his hardest to get there. Even worse, look at number 75. He's got the angle, but he's just trotting. Bro, if you would have sprinted, you'd be standing in front of him by now. Guy takes it in for a pick six. Let me show you a better angle and show you not only did the players not try and tackle that guy at the end, but Will Levis actually had an open receiver. So if we look at it from this top angle, he actually has a chance to hit this guy over the middle. But he would have had to have thrown it right about now, and he would have had to put it right in here. He would have had to drop it in the bucket in this area. Not only that, this guy over here gets left open, so he could have just thrown it to this guy with a quick pass. So he actually has 1, 2 open receivers, but by the time he does throw it to this receiver, he puts it in a bad location, and then it gets picked off. Now I want to go back and show you the effort of these fat linemen. These fat linemen are out in front of this player returning the ball. So here's number 77, and here's number 75. They should be sprinting. Watch 77 and 75. They should be sprinting, but they're just lightly jogging. If number 75 would have sprinted, he'd be over here standing in front of the guy like a wall, waiting for him. But he just barely jogged. All he had to do was sprint a little bit, and he'd have been there to stop that. All right, y'all, we are going to end this video on a high note. This is the #1 most rigged play of the week. And it is a spectacular, one-handed, phony-ass magnetic grab. Look at this ball lofted way up high. Alvin Kamara sticks one arm out, ball doesn't move, sticks to his hand, just perfect. No chance Kamara catches that ball without the assistance of the magnetic ball and magnetic glove combo. Anyone think they can make this catch? Yeah, have your buddy 30 yards away chunk a ball like 40 yards in the air, and then you stick one hand out, barehanded, no gloves, and try and make this catch with the ball sticking and not moving at all. Go ahead. Show me if you can do that barehanded. I'd love to see you try. Make sure it's from like 30 yards away and you have a friend throw it way up high. Can't be done without the gloves. Any of you who are first-time viewers who don't know about magnetic gloves, watch and learn.
Ultimate Reception features a patent-pending magnetic grip system that literally makes the ball stick to your hand. And with the smallest, strongest magnets in the world on your side, it usually only takes one hand. Ultimate Reception is the most innovative youth sports entertainment product in years. Players using an Ultimate Reception football and gloves are so effective they are not allowed in any high school or NCAA football game. This product is strictly for youth and athletes who want to catch like a pro every time.
Yeah, this can't be done without the assistance of the magnetic glove. No how, no way. Notice that ball didn't even spin or move slightly. Snapped right into his magnetic fingertips. That right there, my friends, is proof that the NFL is not about athletic ability. It's about magic trickery. Anyone can make that catch if you have the gloves, but nobody can make that catch without the gloves. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.